Um, as you know, I share what it is that I'm experiencing in real time, running natural real light. And so here's an example. See on my little bongo drum, the fluid there? See, I was going to put some of this, which is um, organic dandelion, to put it in this. Okay. And so I knocked it over. Okay. That's mathematical firing order of imprecision, because that's what the beast system does. Its intent is to go after your mathematical firing order because I'm androgynous, which is perfect balance. So if I was in perfect balance, then the angular spin rotation of picking that up, I wouldn't have knocked it over. Instead, I would have had it in my fingers and putting it there right where I was going to use it. Okay? So I've noticed over the last few days, and by the way, this is what I deal with in the morning when I wake up. See all the tissue there? That's drainage, right? I'm in, obviously, major transmutation mode. Okay? I'm not going to show you what's coming out of my back and my shoulder, but it comes and it goes depending on where I happen to be, which has everything to do with what we call burn time exposure, which is the metabolic breathing rate of speed in the entire planetary consciousness breathing terrain. Cells love to breathe, right? So what I'm experiencing recently is a mathematical firing order. It's going after every living cell with a spirit and a soul. So that the pressure differences, which are the variable speeds of code operators, which are fire letters. So when they're firing in proper precision, high precision mathematical firing order, then you're experiencing perfect balance between hot and cold pressure magnets. Right? And so this is one of the reasons why, for example, it's an eternal blessing, which is an eternal gift to be on this particular property, because it is so peaceful here. Okay? And so what I do is I go out on the rock several times during the day or the evening, depends on when I'm compelled to go out there based on the mathematical firing order of when I do it, which is very precise, working with the sun and the core, the nuclear core of the Know-Me code. The Know-Me code, knowing the first code, knowing the first spirit, the first code translator, right? Translation as in transharmonic, translocation, 3 waves, Mama's 3 spheres logos, perfect mathematical firing order, which is perfect balance, which is equal distribution, right? Gated wise, 4-way hub. So I would share with you some of these examples of what I'm experiencing here, because I've noticed that over a few days, okay, that the mathematical firing order. And be relaxed, working with the cells, working with ourselves, working with our codes, writing the original codes, which is the original mathematical firing order, and being relaxed, no separation anxiety. I used to have some of these exercises and just cell reflection of my own mirror, examining as a reflection of what I experienced in the past and how that relates to what I experience in the future. But how would you feel, Thomas, is if you went out one day and you realized that there isn't anybody walking around as a biped? They're all gone. Remember how they used to describe the rapture? They're all gone. Where'd they all go? Now there's just you. And I mentioned this to Karen Ann McDonald, 13th Arcturian White Bear clan mother. Right? And I was saying this to myself, to my cells, when I was 4 years of age. If I have to be the last one standing here, then the one, which is the first spirit, which is the first morphogenic field structure that's on fire, the first star, an eternal star, an eternal spirit of eternal, pure, absolute love. I will still be standing, right, upright, vertical and horizontal stabilizers with a rainbow aurora, right? Still spinning that Merkaba, right? Running colors, color codes, right? Which means there isn't any separation and anxiety because it began with the one, the first spirit. So when you're always with the first spirit, breathing with the first spirit, which is the first breath of Kamalawati, the T, right? A T wave, a standing transharmonic, because I'm experiencing the first waveform vibration of breathing eternal peace, experiencing pure, eternal, absolute love, the one we're with. So when you're always with the one, because I'm always with the one, because I'm a one, then I'm experiencing the one I'm with. So in other words, they could all disappear. Oh, they're gone, the invisible landscape. But I'm still here, breathing Kamalawati, the first spiral, the first code, the know me code, know my code, know me code, the core, the nuclear core, the nuclear code, Thomas, of first creation. Right? Sea space, 3 spheres, low gas, no high gas, gas expansion, right? G as, GA, G1S. I know. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Be good to ourselves.